With the expansion of Hyrule's map in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, came a variety of options other than just the standard old Epona found in prior installments. Motorbikes, walruses, and horses alike can be used to tool your way around Hyrule's vast landscape. With all of these crazy options, it's hard to just pick one. Do you go with the quick two-toned horse in a pinch? Do you buy the DLC and defeat Maz Koshi for the Master Cycle? Or do you go the easy route and unlock Epona with the Super Smash Link amiibo? The options are yours. So far, I've covered the top weapons, bows, and shields found in Breath of the Wild. And of course, today, with the help of my buddy Hyrule Gamer, I'll be covering the top 5 mounts of the wild. Let's begin.
In at number 5, we have the Giant Horse, otherwise known as Ganondorf's Stallion. Found in the Teobab grassland, the Giant Horse can be seen mingling amongst a group of rather high-leveled horses. This specific stallion is stacked with a wild temperament, making it somewhat of a challenge to tame. When going to mount this majestic animal, make sure to either smash that L button or be prepared with some stamina elixirs in hand. Sporting 5 stars in strength, 2 in speed, and 0 in stamina, the Giant Horse is truly one that is suited for the heat of the battle, and for good reason. Rumoured amongst Zelda fans to be the descendant of Ganondorf's Gerudo Stallion, the Giant Horse has one thing going for it, and that's its pure size. Though this horse has a relatively low speed stat and has no stamina whatsoever, its vast size and strength is what ultimately allows this steed to beat out the rest of the competition and trot its way into the number 5 slot.
Next, at number 4, we have the Royal White Stallion, commonly referred to as Zelda's horse. This stallion is rumored to be the descendant of the very horse once ridden by Princess Zelda herself. You can find the Royal White Stallion near Safula Hill. Just like the aforementioned giant horse, this steed has a wild temperament. Make sure to get on that L button after mounting or have ample elixirs to tame this beautiful animal. I've found the easiest way to get any steed is to either use Rivali's Gale or get up on a ledge, and then slowly glide down onto the horse. This allows you to sneak up quickly yet silently. If performed correctly, you should have plenty of stamina in the end. Coming in with 4 stars in strength, 3 in speed, and 5 in stamina, the Royal White Stallion is one well-rounded ride. Together with its high strength, stamina, and lineage to the once revered steeds of Hyrule, the Royal White Stallion takes number 4.
Now for number 3, the Master Cycle Zero. We know what you're thinking. Why did you put something locked behind a paywall in this top 5? Because of this right here, of course. I mean, come on, it's a freaking motorcycle in a Zelda game. While we excluded Epona due to the paywall attached to it, this is a little bit of a different situation. You see, while the Master Cycle Zero is locked behind a paywall, it's available to everyone. However, this is certainly not the case for Epona, as the Super Smash Bros. Link amiibo is no longer available at average retailers, though you can purchase NFC amiibo cards that work just the same. Getting back to our main topic at hand, the motorcycle itself. This bad boy is a high-performance 4-stroke Sheikah enhanced off-roading machine. You can summon it anywhere, plus it has no stamina. While this is all in good, the Master Cycle Zero does take fuel, and it's not the fastest mount in the game, but it does come in fairly close. With all of that in mind, we decided to keep the Master Cycle in a modest place at number 3.
At number 2, we have one of the 3 elite tier random horses, the Balanced Steed. You see, while you can obtain special variants like the Royal White Stallion, Epona, and the Giant Horse, these random steeds are where Breath of the Wild's mount selection shines. These elite horses come in 3 different variants: fast, balanced, and strong. Balanced is just as it sounds: 4 stars in strength, 4 in speed, and 5 in stamina. Quite honestly, some of the best stats for a horse in the base game, excluding DLC. The balanced horse, as well as the fast and strong, primarily spawn near the Tobab grasslands and in a meadow just northwest of Lindor's Brow. I prefer to farm the latter as the stable is extremely close to the meadow, allowing for quick and easy access to check on the wild horse's stats. Plus, you avoid those pesky Lionels over in the Tobab grasslands. The best and most precise way to tell if you have a balanced horse is to take whatever horse you have back to the nearest stable to check its stats. However, if you happen to be lazy, or if you've done this a few times, you can tell if you have a balanced horse if you get a solid colored horse that has 5 spurs, meaning it has 5 stars in its stamina stat. If the horse is slow, it's a strong horse. If it's a little bit faster, it's a balanced horse. Here's a side-by-side comparison to show what a 4-star speed stat balanced looks like versus a 3-star speed stat strong horse. Like I said though, just go to a stable, it's a lot easier and you're gonna end up having to register it anyways. Even with this horse's nearly perfect stats, the well-balanced horse was only able to gallop its way into the number 2 spot.
Now time for the honorable mentions. The Lord of the Mountain, Epona, the stall horses, bears, walruses, and of course, the flying machine.
The final mount. The end-all be-all steed of the wild. Yes, that's right, the number 1 mount is another elite random horse. Specifically, the fast horse. Again, just like the balanced horse, the fast horse can be found in the same exact areas. Here's a quick shot on screen for reference once again.
This stallion has a 2-star strength stat, a 5-star speed stat, and a 3-star stamina stat. Now, you'd think that the low strength and mediocre stamina stat would hinder the longevity of this elite steed, but in fact, it doesn't. It seems as though the speed stat is the king that rules them all here. As long as it's maxed out and you have enough stamina, you can just about outrun any other horse in the game. So that's it, the fast horse beat out the rest and stole the number 1 slot in today's video. If you happen to have the DLC and want to capitalize on the epicness of the fast horse, complete the EX quest for the Ancient Bridle. This item will allow any horse the ability to gain 2 additional spurs, essentially adding 2 additional stamina slots to any horse. This allows the fast horse to have both maxed out speed and stamina, allowing you to ever so swiftly ride off into the sunset with the fastest horse in the entire game.
With that mystery solved, it's time to check out a few more. Head on over to Hyrule Gamer's channel to check out our other video covering the top 5 mysteries in Breath of the Wild 2. This is but the first of many collabs between the two of us, so please, if you want to help support both Hyrule Gamer and I, head on over to his channel to check out our other video. And with all of that, today's video comes to a close. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm sure a few of you know by now, but for those that don't, I've transitioned into a full-time position here on YouTube. While this is an exciting and rather freeing experience, I truly need your help to make this dream a reality. Together with my hard work and your viewership, I know that I can make it here on YouTube. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace out.